I'm here at Will Rogers State Historic Park. It's a property that was Will Rogers, which is a famous actor from a long time ago. He had this estate, and it's mostly like a horse property. It's pretty nice. So this is like a stable that he built in 1920s. Here's like a historic photo of it. And here's him in 1908, you know, as a silent film actor. And this is his stable that he built in the 1920s when he was like a rich actor. And it somehow got donated. It somehow got donated to the state parks. So here is the property, and we'll go see the outside too. So there's several corrals on this property that appear to still be used by the public, or maybe for events. And they're all maintained, the fences are maintained, this stable is maintained to the point where it looks like they still put horses in it sometimes, but it doesn't look like there's any horses right now, maybe just for events. So I'll show you some other stables and corrals that are nearby. So apparently in front of the stable is a little cemetery for two of Will Rogers' horses, Bootlegger and Soapsuds. So here's a couple fenced pastures up here. This is the Hart pasture. Looks like you can keep some horses pastured in here. There are actually two horses being pastured up the hill here. I walked up there earlier, but I didn't film it because I was talking with John. But you can kind of see in the distance up there that there's a hill, and there's a pasture up there with two horses up there right now. Here's some guys here. There are some horses in these stables, and they're kind of here maintaining it. And here's a couple more stables up here, and looks like there's a vintage car parked here. I have no idea if it has anything to do with Will Rogers. Maybe it was one of his cars, or just someone donated an old car to put it here for effect. But it's a 1920s car. Looks like an old coupe or something. Maybe mom would know what year it is. And then there's some wagons and stuff in this stable. So I'm walking down the hill at Will Rogers State Park, Historic State Park, on a rainy day in Los Angeles, because I needed to get out because I was stuck inside doing work all day, not just for my job but also for side jobs. So work, which is great. I'm happy for it, but I need to get outside. Okay, so down here I think is his house. We'll walk down to the house. I saw some pictures online before I came here. It looked like a beautiful cabin mountain lodge, but I'm sure I can't just walk inside. They have public tours and stuff, I think, available. I have no idea if anyone's here. I feel like there should be someone here because it's a Saturday. There's no one here on a Saturday. Like, what's up? We'll have to figure that out, like when you can see this place. But we're gonna go down there and see if anyone is home that can let us in and check it out. And then if we get in, I'll take some more video. Okay, I'm closer to the house. There's this beautiful stone patio in the front. I think this is Will Rogers' house, his ranch house, where he lived, and he was surrounded by horses. Sounds like a good life. This looks like a little outdoor patio, courtyard. He has little steps that go upstairs to access different rooms. Let's see if we can get in the front door, see if it's open. let's see here what this says. This is the ranch. Tours on the hour. Saturday 10 to 4. Okay. I presume someone's here. I'm going to check it out. There's an office over here. This has got to be where I find somebody. It's a cute little area. So I'm going into this little museum. As soon as I came in, these lights popped on. He talks about the history of the property. Looks like it goes way back. Of course, they always start with native history. A little bit about Will Rogers and vaudeville. A little movie room with a historic movie. It's kind of cool. Cool little property in here. Let's see if someone is around that can give us a tour. So I just talked to a guy and he said that there's going to be a tour in about 20 minutes. So about 2 o'clock, which is perfect because that's exactly when my parking runs out, when it ends. So I'm going to do that tour and check this house out. So this was his ranch from the 20s until the mid 30s. His wife Betty donated it to the state in 1944. That really tells you a lot about the culture now versus then, where people had a community mindset and they thought, you know what, I want to give back and give this to so people can enjoy it, not just one person. And so it doesn't seem like past the 40s that stuff was happening. It seemed like there's no good properties in the LA area I've noticed that were donated after the 1940s. So I don't know, maybe the property became too valuable or people got greedy, especially baby boomers, and they're like, no, I'm selling it for myself, for me. That's it. So I'm going to do this tour in 15 minutes. So this is the interior of Will Rogers' house. This gentleman gave me a wonderful tour of it. It's very cool. This is apparently all original furniture. Even the bullhorns was a gift to Will, and that was his little swinging couch that he slept on because he was so busy. But he bought this furniture in downtown LA. It was very trendy at the time, a Western themed furniture. And apparently this is a real Navajo rug, which is really cool. And yeah, it's beautiful. Really high ceilings with rafters and all made to look distressed. It's redwood, but made to look distressed as if it were from the Old West times. And that's their portrait on the wall. And then this is their dining room area. Just very beautiful, cozy little ranch house. So this is one of the boys' rooms. Jimmy, originally his bedroom, has a fireplace, and then became sort of a family room and a music room. They have piano, grand piano here. And they used to play music. He played banjo. They have a little library back there. And here's a portrait of the daughter. What was the daughter's name?
Mary.
Mary. She's very beautiful. This is their bedroom. They have the twin beds. Beautiful bedroom. Upstairs.
Betty's changing room in there.
Ah, okay. Very cool.
And that's Mary's room in there.
Oh, and this is a study?
This is Will's study, yes.
Oh.
And you should go in the bathroom. There's a funky shower.
Oh, okay. Let's check out the shower. Oh man, I'd love to have an office like this. Oh wow. So he's got all these handles in there.
Yeah, it looks like it might be either to hold you up or a steam shower. It's actually an all body wash shower.
Oh, so it just water from every direction.
But Jimmy was the last child alive, and he died in 2000. So 99, we did a walkthrough with him and just said, "Tell us about stuff." He said, "Well, that was one of those."
So I just got done with that tour. The guy was a total gentleman, very knowledgeable. This is a real time capsule of a 1930s actor who he passed away in an airplane crash at the height of his career, and Betty gave this place away, and they didn't change it at all. A lot of places in town will get sold and changed into other things through the 60s and 70s and 80s, and then all of a sudden they realize they're historic, and then they change them back. This place never changed because it was preserved from that moment. It became literally a time capsule. The whole interior is exactly how Betty and Will had it, and it's been preserved all these years. It's literally a time capsule. So if you're in town, I recommend you guys come. I'll take you here and we'll check it out if you want to see. Apparently Will Rogers was a bigger star than Clark Gable in 1934. So pretty wild. I didn't really know much about him. He's just been dead too long, I guess. All right, I'm gonna go home and see Vienna and Gruba.